Okay, so first movement? Okay, right. Great, good. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, lovely. That was a particularly lovely way that you set us down at the end, I thought. Ding, dum. Into the silence with that gracious kind of feeling at the end of the piece. And there were a couple of other moments that I especially enjoyed in the piece that stood out for me, where you took particular care to say just what you meant, just when you meant to say it, and getting, where you just took a little time to form things more specifically. Can you take those sensitivities and apply them more broadly in the piece? It's beautiful and admirable what you're doing right now. I enjoy it. I enjoy it very much, and respect it. But I'm not drawn into the experience as fully, as much, as fully, and as specifically as I would love to be. So what's the temperament of this? What do you think? What's the temperament, the personality at work, behind? I'm not talking about Mozart in general, though this is such a beautiful example of some aspects of Mozart's temperament. And so what do you think? How does this piece make you feel? How would you like us to feel?
Definitely joyful.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah.
Not so much drama. It's mostly very operatic.
Mm-hmm.
Singing a lot.
Mm-hmm. 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 Can you hear? No. Can you?
No. Very
okay.
joyful.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Very with open feeling. Not so much, just
right. And
feeling it.
Operatic.
Operatic.
Yeah. What does that mean to you? Operatic.
Operatic would mean that everything would sing. How it would be like not chopped, not much
Right.
more open.
Yeah. Singing and when I think of singing, I think personal. There's nothing more expressive than a beautiful voice. I don't think. That's why I play cello. Yeah, I love the human voice of that. But we all have that with our string instruments. We have this wonderful capability of singing as we would with our voices. There's all of the things that we can do. The tone of voice that as we speak, the various all the signals and symptoms of feelings that we have in our voice. We can really create those with these instruments. There, a lot of our fellow musicians are jealous of us because we play string instruments. Haven't you found that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So this is what do you make of the fact that the second and fourth bars are piano? What you must have puzzled about that.
Yeah.
What do you make of it? What's the sense that why is he doing that? It's marked forte in the first bar. Second bar, piano, immediately, right at the beginning. Third bar, forte. Fourth bar, piano. So it's a puzzle, for us as interpreters. What does that mean? Why do that? What's he after? What do you think?
Different color, different orchestration. If it was for orchestra, he would put different instruments.
Okay.
Different instruments.
Okay.
But we didn't think of it as Beethoven forte piano, so we didn't think it's very loud and huge drop.
Okay. Different instruments. Yeah. Okay. But can you take it? Continue to trace that back to the sort of human level, Like what might he be saying? Why would he put piano in order to encourage you to express what's the difference in the expression, in the stance, in the yeah, right. The
Inner.
yes,
That's what
yes, yes, I think so. And so
opening is
right, and so but the ti-di-do-di. So by putting that, see the chromaticism that you mentioned is very important, and I noticed that also, and I feel the effect of that also, that he gets chromatic in those bars, and when Mozart gets more emotional, he often pulls on chromaticism, as composers have these various kind of aspects of their language, things with the harmony, things with non-harmonic notes, dissonance. Chromaticism is something that Mozart uses a lot to be more emotional, more espressivo. And so is it troubled there? Is it tender? Is it what do you think? Is it whimsical? Ti-di-dum, ti-da-dum. Is it kind of playful in an operatic way? What do you think?
be nostalgic. I don't know.
Well, yeah, okay. It's
It's kind of on the other side of the feelings.
yeah. Yeah. So, my own hunch. Yeah, there are a lot of possibilities, but in order, we need to, as interpreters, and with a group like this, we need to come to some sort of, we need to come to some consensus of something to try, of a way to approach it, and then see how it works. So the first bar starts in a very forthright and healthy and open way, like you said. But then immediately this that seems to me just, it's like I've noticed in my life that sometimes beauty strikes without warning. Being touched by something, whatever it is, something, whether it's seeing somebody you haven't seen, whether it's something you just look up and you see something in nature, you see the sky or trees or anything. We're affected by things that happen around us all the time. And so one of the effects is sometimes we're touched, and I say that without warning because it's literally irrational, right? I mean, but music is not about rationality. Music is about heart and soul and humanity, and I find this is very lifelike. And another way that I've taken this is that I don't really if I take a second to check something like this, and I do as a performer, and because it's part of my role, it's part of our role as performers and interpreters to use our own lives. I mean, to get in touch with our own humanity as fully as we can, and because that's what caused the writing of the music. That's what makes people interested in listening to music, is the humanity of it, and that's what we need to bring to our sounds. And so I've noticed that I often I'm not living at one level. I'm not just happy. I'm not just, hey, great, happy, everything's great. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, nice to see you. Oh, that was terrific. Everything's good. No problem. There are usually one or two other levels of the way I'm feeling or the state that I'm in, and sometimes that's been totally bewildering to me because I've been experiencing some kind of really traumatic thing or deep sadness, and then I walk out on a gorgeous day and see somebody, and I'm delighted to see them, and these things I can't make sense of it because I'm suffering inside, and yet these joyful, beautiful things are happening, and as a person, as I've tried to square up to what sense do I make of this? And this is not that unusual, right? I mean, life is not simple. It has vivid times, but it exists in different layers, and I've decided for myself I'm not going to try to make sense of it. I'm not going to try to decide which is really real, that sadness or that joy. Maybe they're both there somehow, and one may dominate at one moment or another. Anyway, so here I think here's a kind of it's like the first bar is talking out loud and saying, "Oh, very happy to meet you, lovely to be here," and that's so thinking inside. It's like an inside feeling. Oh, that's so lovely. I haven't seen this person for so long. They're so dear to me, but it's not appropriate at this moment for me to be saying these things. Oh, so glad to see you, and yeah, shall we go sit down, and pleasantries, and so dee dee da ba dum dee da da dee dee da dee and then back to the extroverted, pleasant side. Da 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 dee da da dum dee da dee. So anyway, do you see what I mean? Sometimes filmmakers do this. They'll do some splicing that shows you sort of different levels of reality, or inner and internal and external at the same time. And so that's a kind of serious, thoughtful, philosophical way to look at it. But Mozart was also, he was a playful rascal of a guy, apparently, and rascal and there's so much imagination and whimsy and mischief, and this is one of the things about that's so wonderful in Mozart operas is the mischief and the fun, the mixture of dramatic pretense sometimes, and that how ridiculous this person who is so pompous actually is, and there's this beautiful music and this silly people being silly and full of themselves and delightful at the same time, and so you see. Anyway, I'm going on for a minute. Let's get to some playing here. But what I'm trying to do is just sort of encourage your imaginations and encourage you to take as an object of curiosity as you consider this piece, whether you're studying the score or whether you're considering it together as you play, to see where it might take you. Let your imaginations go. Identify with things more personally. And you see, this is the kind of thing. We were talking about this, we were working together a little bit yesterday on a different piece. And this is the sort of background, paying a lot of attention to what might be the reason for any of this stuff we're playing, any of these notes. And you can help help figure out tempo, for instance, pacing, tempo, according to what enables you to say what you've decided you want to try to say with the piece. So I felt like it was a little abrupt, maybe slightly fast, but a little abrupt. The dee-dum, dee-da-da, dee-dee-da-dee-dum. I can't change emotional gears quite that quickly. Dee-dee-da-da, dee-dee-da-dee-dum, dee-diddle-diddle-diddle-da, and then to get back to ta, I can't fall into that quite so quickly. All right? And then the ti, diddle-diddle-dee-dum. Just think for a second. What a kind of lonely, whimsical little idea that is. Ta diddle-dee-dum, dee-dee-da-dee, ta dee-da-dee-dum, dee-da-da-da. So you have two of those. Da diddle-diddle-dee-dum, da diddle-diddle-dee-dum, dee-dum, ta dee-da-dee. All right? And then he finishes it again because that was a deceptive game. Ta dee-da-dee, ta diddle-diddle-diddle-dee-da-da. And then here's the imagination and vitality of Mozart with the ta diddle-diddle-diddle-dee-da-dee-dum, ta. That's a fantasy from ta diddle-diddle-dee-dum, right? It's that because it's got the same ending. Ta diddle-diddle-dee-dum, tee-da-da-dum, and yodel-diddle-diddle-diddle-dee-bum-bum-bum, tee-da-da-dum. All right? Okay, so let what you're saying determine your pacing and everything about the way you're playing, okay? Okay, good. So ta-teen, tee-da-da-dum. Can you stay in your instruments and not dum-tee-da-da? Don't play on the surface. Tee-dee. Feel the drag of the bow on the string a little bit more, everybody. Okay, good. All right. And now just slow your pulse just a little bit. All right, so it's not dum ding dee da da da, but tee dee dee. Actually feel it in half bars, not in quarters. Beautiful, lovely. Okay, good. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you by saying that. All right, ta-dee. Don't be in a hurry even. Ta-dum, da-tee, da-tee. Go from the D to the G. All right. Pa-dee, ta-dee, tee-da-dum. Open your voice as you lift it up. Okay? Okay, good. Can you take the dun 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 ding ding dee da da da. Nice. Good. All right. I like that better. Gee, I enjoy that more. Now, so tee diddle diddle dee dum. Don't let the meter, don't let the tempo push you around. All right. Play when you're ready to play. Each of you. All right. So tum diddle diddle dee dum, ta diddle diddle dee dum. All right. So it seemed like things were a little bit compressed. Try again, right from there, from da diddle diddle dee dum. Okay, excuse me a second. That seems a little too much in the accompanying chords. Da diddle diddle dee. Little gentler, a little more profile to the lead voice. Good, and then go. Okay, all right. Good, great. So that's different, isn't it? I mean, feels different to play that way, and you notice your timing is different. So what I'm sort of giving you permission, don't just play the dung dung dung, and you're excellent musicians. All of you are beautiful musicians. But I felt you being hemmed in by that, this the tum ta can it sounds a little bit from both of you like dum diddle diddle da instead of ti da da dum. This ta da 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 ti dum. That second beat is imagination flowing out of that one note. So think of it actually fundamentally as ta-dee. And what do you have there? I mean, when you boil it down like that, it's I noticed myself. It's really an appoggiatura. It's ti-dum, right? And you have a double neighbor with a ti-dum. Ti-dum. And so if that's, see the thing that I find interesting about stepping into a little bit of conscious awareness and understanding of what's going on structurally is that every single aspect of structure of music that is written in as meaningful a way as this is, every bit of structure it comes from feeling. It comes from some kind of feeling. And so it's our job as interpreters to deconstruct. We need to work the process backwards. Where must he have been coming from? What might he have been feeling? What does it seem like he probably was or might have been feeling? And then we try it out and see if that feeling kind of are these notes feel like a true symptom of that, like true evidence of that kind of feeling? And when we find it, it's like bingo. It's like, yes, that's that. And it becomes then so natural for us because we've found what's our reason for saying it. Why are we saying it? We should have that question hanging all the time. Why am I playing this? And and why did I just play it like that? I'm following instructions. That's external, But that, so the t. So try that. Try letting this goes back to what I was saying a moment ago about playing in half bars. The t. So it's not. So the second beat is not a new event, really. T. Okay, good, great. Now, can you give us a little different take? You do something different, you say something different. Can you give us a little different feeling that makes you say it different? So, tum diddle diddle dee dum, tum diddle diddle dee dum, crescendo tum diddle diddle dee. You have yours rises up, yours falls. Da diddle diddle dee dum, tee dum, tee. All right. Yeah. But see, the thing is, that I think for both of you, there's not your tone, the ta dee da da da, doesn't go through dia da da. Sounds like a little too objective, mechanical thing. Dia da da. Dia da 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 dum, dia da da da, zip tum, dia da 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 dum. Don't play the 16ths just without melodic bow. Dum diddle dee 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 dum. You can try it slowly once. Da ya da 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 dee dum. Right. Right. Yes. Good. And ti ya dum pa pa pa. Be using. Yes. Right. Yes. Right. Right. That's the idea. And try that now. Da ya da da da. Yeah. Good. Yeah. And ti ya da ti ta dee. Right. Good. And pay attention to how you're moving, because you're moving in quarters, and that will make it sound in quarters. So T. Right, good. Okay. Now, can you engage the string a little bit more? Not on the surface so much. T. Yeah. You don't need to use so much bow, actually. Yeah, more contact. No, more contact so that it sings more. No, more contact with the string. Dense, yeah. More. See, a lot of the time, we'll get advice, or we'll give ourselves advice. More contact because we want more sound, but more contact and whether it's more sound or not depends on whether you use a lot of bow. Don't associate the two. Disassociate them. So you use more contact for sonority. T. Yeah, okay, good. Right, good. And can you play this in a singing way? Right, good. And this T da 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 T dum. Right, good. And the 16ths are more singing than the others because they're just before the arrival note. Ya da 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 dee. Good. All right. Okay. Now in tempo, and we need to wind up in a second. But tee diddle diddle dee. No, I'm sorry. That was just like before. No. Okay. No. That's too little bow. Da diddle. Yeah. Good. Right. And then you don't need to use the T. You don't need that much. Da ya da 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 dee dum. Good. That's it. And dum dee. Okay, good. Great. Da tee tee da dee no da da da. And then it does that. But all right. Well, look, we're out of time. But wonderful to work with you some more. Yeah, you have a lovely group. You sound beautiful, and I really enjoy what you've done. You, to my mind, you've kind of loosened the boundaries around yourselves so that you can follow your imagination and do more searching as you play. Yeah, bravo. Oh, yes. Oh, a pleasure. Beautiful. Great. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Great. Yes. Beautiful.